who is involved with that person, that knows that person better than anybody, who is able to tell their story, who is able to give you background, who is able to tell you when their last appointment was at the hospital, whether they've been in hospital, who else has been seeing them, whether anyone has changed medication. So it's those sorts of things which are very difficult to measure, that if we didn't have that role of carers, I think we would really struggle to be providing a service.
I always put Lucy's needs before my own. That's the very virtue of a caring role, is knowing that somebody has additional needs and making sure they are met before you look after your own. There is so much value to be had supporting somebody and taking on that role, but it is a massive challenge, and that is something to be respected.
Dementia is a very, very awkward thing, because the person with it tends to vary where they are, either in the present or in the past. And
I was born on Land Bank.
And thing is that she still thinks that things of the past are the present.
Well, Jackie suffers with MS. It's a progressive one. She can't communicate, and she's immobile of doing anything, and I do it all for her.
She thinks that her mother will come down tonight and see her. She has got another house and she could go and stay there for the night. And why won't I take her to there? Why must we stay here? And those things can be very hard on the carer.
I see to all her needs. With catheter, if she bypasses, I do a washout. I do a bowel movement for her, like voluntary evacuation. I put the feed on, and then after the feed's overnight and it finishes, the bleeps, and then put the water on in to give her a bit of fluid.
Carers care, and carers care on a really, really big scale. We all know that, we all appreciate that, and many social care professionals, many health professionals already appreciate that and work with that. They know that the support a health or social care professional puts in place can only work and can only bring together everything that is needed if and when the carer is on board.
Without question, Worcestershire Association of Carers has helped me phenomenally. I don't think I've been able to get through the last year without the support of the organisation. I am aware of so many fantastic support services, and I have been to training courses.
I think it's really good. The Worcestershire Association of Carers, they help a lot of people in difficulty, and if there's any worries they can put them on the right track.
One of the things one finds as a carer is that you don't realise how, when you're not caring in the past, how free you've been to go and do things. You suddenly come round to the fact you can't. I'm not free to do what I want. I have to take into consideration win first.
Working as a GP in Worcestershire, I've come across Worcestershire Association of Carers, the carer support workers, who are working closely alongside carers who are referred by general practice, and I've been very impressed by their involvement and their commitment, but also how this has really reduced stress levels on carers. It's enabled carers to get a lot of the benefits that they may not otherwise have gained financially, and also just enables them to continue in that caring role, to keep doing what they're struggling to do, but knowing that there's that support in the background, and I really think that role is invaluable.
We got married in '93. That's when she was early diagnosed with MS. And then after that, about '95, I gave it my job to look after her. I think it's about 25 years, I think it is. Because I knew she had MS when we got married. And I told her, we was having a chat, and I told her that I'd look after her. And that was it, really. And I've been doing it ever since. I've been looking after her ever since.
The ability to have open and honest conversations with carers and with carer support organisations about the big issues that affect carers. That needs to be done. It is there. We have fostered that. We all played our role and continue to play a role in that one. Without it, we couldn't do our jobs. And our role, together with organisations in the voluntary sector like Worcestershire Association of Carers, is to make sure that all the relevant information is out there in an accessible way, and so that people know, if I need to ask the question, I know where to go and it's easy to get to.
I think there are three main things we need to do. I think we need to not only pay lip service but really sign up to the recognition and respect for carers. I think we need to be involving carers much more in care planning. I think they should be helping us as health and social care professionals to develop truly integrated and truly person-centred care and support plans. That without their involvement, we are missing a huge resource again in terms of time, but actually they have to be at the centre of that plan in order to help the plan to work.
The most important thing about caring is understanding that the person that you are caring for has needs, but so do you, and it's really important that you put yourself at the centre of what's happening and don't allow yourself to get lost in the situation. There are plenty of organisations out there, really good support out there for you.
If a carer wants to organise their own support that enables them to continue to care, they can ask for that, and we have put the processes in place to make that work.
Worcestershire Association of Carers. And they've been helping me with anything that they thought would ease my problems, and they're good.
Yeah, they help people like myself being a carer, with benefits and stuff, you know, things. See, like if any other benefits that are out there, they can help them get that. And they come out to see people if they need anything, or if there's any worries carers got, you know, they're concerned with, that sort of thing. Yeah, it's really good.
I think in terms of the general information and education that the Worcestershire Association for Carers is able to provide, I think that is a service that again empowers carers and enables them to understand the complexity of the role, but actually the importance of their role as well. So they actually develop some self-respect as carers. So I think that from those particular angles, I think it really is an invaluable resource.
We have worked with carers and with the Association of Carers and other organisations to make sure that we have in mind what you have in mind, what carers need, all come together and work.
I think there's a huge amount of value in caring. You get to really support somebody to be at their best. It is a huge undertaking, and it demands and commands and should have so much respect, because you do have to put somebody else first, and you have to manage so much and manage your time, and there's so much wealth in that experience. But it is really critical that if you are a carer and you need more support, that it's out there and it's available for you. You don't need to be doing this on your own. There are people, organisations out there, such as Worcestershire Association of Carers, that will really help you.